y'all doing?
Hi guys.
What's up, guys? God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you. You know who I'm here with. I'm E Money. You know who I'm here with.
It's her little sis Deja.
Yes, we're back. We're back, guys. Hopefully you guys had an amazing week.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully your week was filled with doing productive things.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We all want to do productive things. We all want to make good use of our time here. That's what we want to do. You know? How are you?
How you doing?
I really want to know.
She does.
I really want to
She wanna
know.
know.
I want to know, did you set any goals this week? Did you tell your children that you loved them before they went to school? Did you call your mama or your father to ask how they doing? Did you pray? It's a song by Kesha called Praying. And she says, I hope you're somewhere praying, praying. Your soul is changing, changing. I hope you find your peace, falling on your knees, praying. Listen to that song. The version is not going to sound like mine. It's not going to sound like my version, but the message is the same. The message is the same. The message is the same. Jesus loves you. Your family loves you. Again, if you feel like you're alone, you're not. You have loved ones. Are you willing to accept that love? It's up to you. Are you willing to ask for that help? It's up to you. It's all up to you. Are you going to take that step into the direction towards your dream? Now's the time. Now, today, this very moment, after you watch my podcast. So let's just say 45 minutes to an hour from now, you start your dream. You get up and you go. Do what you need to do, or take me with you. Put it in your earpiece in, and you head and you walk face forward towards your dream. Not with your head down. You hold your head up. You hold your head up. I want to talk with my sister today. We want to talk about 50-50 in relationships. What do you think about relationships going 50-50 on bills, 50-50 on childcare, 50-50 on the essentials that it takes to survive out here in America? It's not easy. If you have help, great. If you're doing it on your own, great. But I know it's hard both ways. Sometimes dealing with people is hard, and sometimes being by yourself and doing things is hard. Both is hard, because when you're dealing with another personality besides your own, it's going to be hard sometimes. It's not going to be, you're dealing with a whole nother personality with mood swings, agitation. They have bad days. They have good days. They have flaws. They make mistakes. You have to take on those things when you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's not easy. What do you think, Deja, about going 50-50 as far as splitting the bills, as far as everything? Children, daycare, doing the dishes, somebody got to cook. You know, what do you think of that idea of a man wanting a woman to be 50% hands-on as far as bills, car notes, lights, water bill, all of that stuff?
Okay, so when it comes to this topic, I feel as though, just generally speaking, for content, like just to put it out there, when it comes to the 50-50, I think that all relationships come with compromise. I think they all come with their own set of obligations that they have to one another, and what role plays with how it meshes well is different in each partnership. I think because each person is different. So one person may value one thing more than the other. You have certain relationships where I think maybe the male has more not authority but more say so when it comes to how the child is cared for or stuff like that. You never know. It's possible they could be out there. You never know. So I think to have one standard way of thinking about relationships and just having, it's kind of like, I view it as like the whole diet thing too. Like say somebody has a diet, not every one diet is good for everybody.
Right.
It's kind of like, that's why these trends, I feel like it's giving trend. Like it's giving like you just hop on it. It's not for everybody, you know? I feel like that's just me generally speaking. Let me get into like the whole 50-50 thing. That's kind of how I view it. That's how my mind's working when it comes to this topic. So, I don't really agree with the whole 50-50 thing. I don't agree with it because I just feel like it's not a one size fits all, like I was saying before. It may work for some couples, it may not work for others. I feel as though, I think just for me speaking, like this is my opinion, I think the women, I don't know, I just feel like the women, us being more in a nurturing and caring kind of like mode, we're always going to be having to exert more of our energy in relationships because of that
our emotional
energy. And I do think that that's something that needs to be taken, into consideration when we talk about, okay, but also you have to take care of kids, or you have to take care of my, you have to be my peace. Some men be like, I want a woman to give me peace, and that comes with them sacrificing some of their like well-being. Sometimes it could from overexerting yourself and kind of just being a caregiver for the whole family. I'm just saying this is just a scenario. I'm not saying this is everybody relationship. I'm just saying just throwing out a scenario because women, we are more emotionally, we tend to be more emotionally involved in relationships, right? So we do exert that energy, and to also add on like the physicality of the relationship, like having to work to pay a bill when a man, you know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like
that's double work. It's double
work.
Strain on your mental.
Could be, it can be
at times.
So that's why I think that, like some of these trends, like some of these like relationship kind of categorization things can be kind of harmful. I think when we talk about the dating sphere and the dating like culture, because I wouldn't want somebody to tell me, oh, like this is how, like I don't know, that'd be kind of weird for us to just
follow how everybody else lives. You live how you wanna.
That's what I'm saying. So that's kind of like that's why this topic is kind of weird to me a little bit too, because kind of like so popularized nowadays. But it's kind of like that's in my brain, in my mind, that's not how that works. Right. Everything is based off of the two people that are in the relationship themselves. You can't look at what everybody else is doing, because that could be detrimental to your relationship, because you're just following trends and stuff like that, what everybody else is doing. Right. And it just, sometimes it don't work. So I don't know. I just think,
I agree. I like your view.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's in one. Do you?
Right.
Like,
people just do what's needed at the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if I get home late today, you cook for the kids. Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's not.
To have that such like a.
You have to just have teamwork.
Yeah, to have that.
That's what I call it. I don't really call it 50-50 because it's never going to be a percentage that's going to work every day. It's not. That's not real life.
One partner might be really low on energy and have to take the brunt of the whatever work.
And that has happened with every single person that I've met in life. So it's times where this person is down and this person is up, and they got to take on that load for a while.
Just that's a part of partnership too.
And that's not 50-50.
That's not 50-50. Yeah,
you're not gonna always have 50-50. I don't like the question of what do you bring to the table. I hate that question.
Yeah.
I hate that question. Because the reason why I hate that question is because if you are somebody who's looking for something romantic, like you're not looking for a business transaction. You're not looking. Yeah. You're looking for that, and I like you romantically. If you come and you're just saying, okay, you look good, what do you bring to the table? The next person look good too. Where's the romantic? What's the difference between how you feel about this person versus that person? They both look good.
Yeah.
So, what are you really going by? Is this business? Because if it's business,
which is
it ain't gonna matter which one you pick.
Yeah.
You just attracted to them physically, okay. But you still have to live with this person. You have to be around this person. Like, you have to like them somewhat. You can't just say, okay, I'm physically attracted to you. What do you bring to the table? That's what I don't understand. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to make sure you have a connection with that person too. That whole what do you bring to the table conversation, it can come down the line, but I don't think it should be said like that.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be said like that. Sounds like business to me. Because if it's business, that should be said from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to make my life easier.
Exactly. Yeah.
You pay this, you pay that. We sleep on the same roof. We physically attracted together to each other. So let's smash sometimes. Let's take the romance out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be worded like that. It shouldn't be worded like that. Like, what do you bring to the table? No. If you meet a girl and she says, I'm a lawyer. Oh, where do you live? Oh, I live in an apartment in Southern California. Oh, okay. You got a car? Yeah, I got a car. Get me from A to B. I gotta go handle these cases and, take care of my business.
Yeah.
That's what she brings to the fucking table. She's a lawyer. Why am I saying that to somebody who just told me who they were? You just told me who you were. What I bring to the table is a brain. I graduated law school. And I did it for me. So whether you stay at this table or you get up from this table, the table's still going to be set.
Right.
It don't matter that I sat here and you sat here. The table is set.
Yeah.
Right? We connect. We could do it together. What you want to do? What's up? But if you get up, my table is set. Still, I'm going to be okay. So it doesn't make no sense to say that on a first date. That doesn't make no sense.
Oh my God, people be saying that on the first date.
That's what I heard. I heard people say.
I wish
all the words. Y'all don't hear on even though
they be doing that.
I hear about that all the time. They say like, what do you do, brother? I just told you when I met you,
right?
Because it's similar. They say. Even on these shows, when they dating shows, they say, well, what do you bring to the table? That's just a phrase that's going around.
Oh,
I already told you who I am.
Right.
I told you who I am. Why? So what are you saying? Are you saying, like, if you ask, what do I bring to the table? Are you saying that I'm supposed to drop, being that I make more, I'm supposed to drop more on the bills here? Because I make more than you? Like, what are we really talking about here if you say, what do you bring to the table? What are we really saying?
I think, in the context of in most traditional relationships, when a man say that, I think he kind of, from what I've seen, I feel like growing up on shows, because I thought it was kind of like he's the breadwinner, right? And then he's saying what do you offer to the table, as far as are you gonna cook for me, are you gonna clean, that type.
That's not the context that's going around. That's not the context that's going around. Is he wants to make sure she's not a bum. It's not that he wants to.
It's not.
It's not. I'm not taking it as the context like he's okay with taking care of her.
Oh.
I'm not taking it like that. That's not what I be hearing.
That's not.
I be hearing okay, I have a job. Do you have a job? I don't be hearing people say. Yeah, I don't be hearing people say, "What do you bring to the table?" Because I'm going to take care of you. They don't be saying it like that. Now I'm going to, like, you could be home and you could take care of the kids. It don't be that kind of context. Like that. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all.
Yeah, I could be bugging too.
Sometimes it may be that context, but I don't hear it in that context. I hear it in as, what do you do?
Right.
Are you going to be able to be, quote unquote, 50-50 with
financially?
Me? There's not many people that say, I will handle all the bills. You just be home with the kids. I don't be hearing that. Not like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't be hearing people say that. They want to know are you going to be able to help with everything? I don't know too many people that's going up to people and saying, look, I will handle every bill. You just stay in this house, clean this house, and take care of my kids. That don't really be happening like that. They don't be, I don't hear them. I mean, I will say this. I don't live in every country. I live in the USA.
Yeah.
And here.
We don't do it like that, yeah.
I don't hear people say that. They want you, and I'm not mad at that. You want a chick that got a job, you want a chick that have a job. It don't matter.
Right.
That's fine. But the whole, what do you bring to the table? I'm a lawyer. I have money. Mm-hmm. So how we can do it is we can talk about that down the line and who pays what. That's for later. But when I'm first meeting you, I don't want to hear what do I bring to the table.
Yeah.
You chose me and you're here on this date with me probably for the first, second, or third time because you see something in me valuable. You're not stupid. Right. I don't have to answer that type of question.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Same for a man. There's a reason why she's on a third date with you.
Yeah.
She sees something in you. Mm-hmm. You bring there's some type of connection there. There's value there.
Yeah.
I will later on down the line find out how that value can assist me. And we can assist each other and grow together, whatever. But the whole, what do you bring to the table? I just hate that phrase. Maybe other people like that phrase, but I'm not saying that to somebody I'm getting to know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that to somebody I'm getting to know. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say those words. We will discuss what, if we decide to move in together, we will discuss all that.
Yeah, to say that off the first meet is wild.
There may not say, look, I make more and I feel like I need to be a provider, so I will pay X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
There are men like that. I will pay the majority. There are men like that. I will do. And you just, you have your money and you have the babies and stuff. You want to work part-time, fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. There are people like that. You understand what I'm saying? But, bro, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, it's just that phrase. I just hate it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
I want people to do things organically.
Yeah.
Organically. Just let it ride.
Yeah.
I like you, you like me. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because once the trust is gone, it don't matter. Everything is pretty much in the toilet.
Yeah. You know what
it's about building trust. Mm-hmm.
I think with the whole maybe the 50-50 debate is coming up because I think, like you said before, like you said, like it was like more of like a business partnership or like a partnership that way. Mm-hmm. I think what if people like kind of like lost faith in the whole having like, because
having a romantic connection?
Because like just
well, if you lost faith in that, then you're just gonna constantly cheat.
That's what I'm saying.
You're gonna constantly try to fill a void that will never be filled. And I said that before.
What if they like skipping that whole romantic thing and they're like, all right, I just need somebody to help me with my bills now. Like,
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work unless they both on the same page.
Right.
Y'all both can't like each other like that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only way it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Because if one person likes the other one in that sense and the other one don't, it's gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna sabotage the other.
At that point,
it depends on who that person is, because you can become malicious. You might not walk in that situation,
of course,
as a malicious person. You may go in there as a blooming flower that just freaking got picked from a garden. Mm-hmm. Once you've been through a certain amount of things in that situation, and it can change you.
You could be resentful,
and you can turn to the biggest enemy. That could be your biggest enemy in life.
That's true.
Once somebody is hurt, man or woman, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter the gender. So if you decide to step in a situation where you never even like the person anyway, you're there for convenience. If you know that person sees you as more than that, you're making a mistake by going deep into it.
Yeah.
You're making a mistake by moving in with them.
Yeah. That's true.
It's not going to work. You can say all you want, this is beneficial to me. I don't like her like that, but she's a good woman. Guess what? Especially if you're youthful or you still, you still like what's out there, like you human. You know what I'm saying? You might step out. Because you don't see them like that. You don't see them unless you're one disciplined mother effer. Where you just like, oh, I don't like her like that, but I gotta do what I gotta do and I'm not gonna ruin it. I don't know many people like that. That's just gonna just be like, I'm gonna do what needs to be done, even though I don't like the person in a romantic sense like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, you might need somebody that you really like. Yeah. Then what you're going to do, you're going to be stuck with somebody that you don't like.
That's true.
And the person that you really like is available right now.
Yeah,
they available. They you met them. They ain't got no kids. They ain't got no attachments. They ain't got no ex-baby daddy. They don't got... And you're like, damn.
You in this whole other situation.
You got in a situation where you ain't even like the person. You met somebody you like.
That's so true.
I don't know. Me personally,
yeah.
I think I'm too sensitive for that. Mm-hmm. I think I have to like you. Yeah. I don't mind like liking you a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, but I still have to like you.
Yeah,
I can't.
It has to be attraction.
For me to go there, it has to be some kind of connection.
Yeah.
If I'm your friend, that's cool too. But if there's no romantic connection, I'm not going to play with you. I'm not going to play with nobody like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to work. It's not no, we're the success stories.
You got me.
Show me. Where somebody said, okay, yeah, we just going to have this friendship. Just have this.
But think of like people that be swinging though. Like the whole swinger thing. What's a swinger?
I mean, that's a different realm.
That's more like, okay, yeah, that's different.
That's fun.
That's like fun. Okay.
That's like, that may work.
That's what I was saying. Kind of in context of that type. I don't know.
But somebody's still bound to eventually probably catch feelings. I wouldn't play with none of that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play with oh yeah, we got an open relationship.
That type shit, yeah.
And then somebody else come along and you're suddenly jealous because you don't like that person or they taking too much of that person's time and you're used to having this time, but now all of a sudden you ain't spending more time with this person and you realize, oh, I really did like you. The human brain is just complex.
Yeah, I think in order for them to be in those type of relationship, they have to have a really strong sense of like just self and just confidence to know that regardless of what happens, you have to be really secure in yourself.
You have I don't know many people.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if I know one person like that.
Nah, yeah.
I don't know if I know because people act like, oh, I don't give a F. I don't give a F. I know men that say I don't give a F. I know women I don't give a fuck these dudes and I don't get. I know people that say that, but their track record shows they gave a F.
Would you be in an open relationship?
Hell no. I don't even want one. I can't even. I gotta deal with my own personality alone, and then okay, I let one dude in. All right, I gotta deal with him. You mean 2?
3?
And 2 dudes? One moody one day, don't want to talk. Oh, what's wrong? Ain't nothing wrong. Another one, you in a good mood. The next day, then the next day you don't want to. I got to deal with 2, 3 dudes like that. Me? I'll be getting mad at my own self for having a damn attitude or just not wanting to do or be bothered with people or.
I feel you. That's a lot.
I mean, the people that are not introverts, that can deal with multiple personalities within people, God bless you. God bless you. Because I can't do it. I don't know how y'all deal with these mood swings. I be hearing so much stories, honey. I be hearing stories about how dudes have a girl and the girl don't even know how to act around his friends and she's coming on flirtatious. Then I've heard stories about the girl just had a baby and the dude in the hospital not even helping, and I got so many stories. You gotta deal with people and they shit. That shit is not easy.
Yeah.
That shit, you move in with somebody, if they're in a bad mood or something happens to them, that becomes your problem as well. It's not just you living no free life like everything is cool. Like, no. All that shit is baggage. That's why I know I'm meant for monogamy. I gotta deal with 2 people shit, 3 people, and on top of that, my shit. Y'all swingers and y'all 3 girlfriend having men and 4 boyfriend having women.
Yeah.
I can't do it. And I'm not mad at the ones that can. Maybe I just don't have the time.
No, yeah, I don't have it either. Like, romantically, no.
Yeah, not romantically.
Not romantically.
I'm not romantically.
Yeah.
No.
I
could be cool as hell with everybody.
I do believe in unconventional relationships, though. Like,
I do too.
Like, yeah,
but it's just not for me.
It's not for me.
You can, let me tell you something. You got to do what's best for you. Whatever makes you happy. But me, I'm sick of people's attitudes, yo. People just got attitudes. People just frustrated and angry and pick arguments for no reason, or just be mad, or just you gotta deal with that.
Yeah.
So the people that can handle that, I look at that. Maybe they're stronger than me. Maybe they're just stronger than me in that area. Not overall.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not gonna down myself. Yeah. But your tolerance and patient level in that area is immaculate. Way better than me. Because I've dealt with people that was just sure about things one day and not sure another day. Then 2 months later, oh, I feel like this again. Oh, how do y'all deal with all of that shit from 3-4 different people? Where they just, you deal with confusion, you deal with pain, you deal with, oh, I lost my parent, oh, I lost this person, oh, I'm behind on bills. All this shit you dealing with from 3 different dudes, they're going to come to you with these issues.
Yeah.
And you still got to deal with your shit.
But you know what? I think those people that are able to be in those relationships too, that deal with that, like how they juggle it, they just have a strong like detachment from other people, allowing other people to come and affect what they doing, that type shit. Because I think it's possible, like, you know what I'm saying, like whatever somebody else is doing, low-key, don't got shit to do with you. It's how you take it. Like, you don't have to take on somebody else's baggage.
Because you detached and probably like your romantic sense of attachment is not that deep.
Exactly, and you have the boundaries. Like with just anybody, any relationship in your life, just like could have been like, you know, a parent, a sibling, like any relationship you have in your life, you just set those boundaries, and it, you know. They there for like the fun times. All right, when he cool, I'm gonna hit him back up. Let me go holler at Jim real quick. Like, you know, you got the lineup. Like, that's what I'm saying. Certain people can do that because they just don't take it that personally. Like, all right, I got nothing, nigga.
It ain't. I don't even know if I take it personally. I just don't want to be bothered. I feel like
so then you
the introvert person.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like
I think I'm too introverted for it. Then.
I think I am too. But I'm just saying, like, you know,
I can't do it.
How people juggle it.
I can't do it. I feel like that can be geared and better for somebody who's more extroverted. I'm going to take it like, if you keep calling me with the same problems, or you keep, you know, it's too many of y'all. I just can't. I got other shit going on. I can't take all that distracting me from, because life ain't easy. It be problems. It ain't people calling you like, oh, I just got 3 dozen roses sent to me and they all smell great. Yay. They're not calling you with that. Yeah. They're calling you with, yo, shit is fucked up. Oh, my job treated me like this. Oh, this. They're calling you with bullshit. Like they're calling you with problems. Because guess what? Life ain't easy. Life has problems. Life ain't no fucking crystal stair. Like the poem said. Life is, oh damn, this happened. Back-to-back problems sometimes. Sometimes you don't even get a breather. Yeah. You be like, dang, gosh, all these tests back-to-back. I feel like I just want to crawl under a rock. I don't want to get out of bed today. Yeah. I don't want to face these problems because I need a break. So on top of that, you got 3 dudes in your ear.
But you know, low key, I wouldn't want to date nobody that's doing that to me though.
They're gonna do it. Because a lot of people are not going to be that you meet are not
answering that call.
They're not going to be as strong as you sometimes.
I'm going to be like, bro, handle what you got to handle. I know you're emotional right now, but I got mad stuff I got to do. Go call your therapist.
Exactly.
Go call your therapist.
And then, but everybody not going to be as strong as you. You see how you could just block it out? Some people will internalize it.
You're right.
To the point of it destroying them. And some people will be happy that they can have somebody to go to that they can pour all their problems on. Not everybody's gonna be able to. They're gonna see that weakness in you, and they're gonna use it to their advantage.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, I lost my wallet. You're gonna have. Not everybody is strong that they're gonna be like, well, I don't know what to tell you. You better take a loan out. Not everybody's gonna say that. Some people gonna be like, oh, let me go on my 401k and help you. Some people are not. But some people will take on other people. Yeah. People do this to people daily. Yeah. It's a thing. They know how it's not foreign.
Yeah, you're right.
To humans.
Yes.
That you're gonna probably meet somebody that's gonna be happy that you view them in that way. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are gonna take advantage of it. A lot. It's not even going to be a small percentage. Yeah. It's going to be a large percentage. And guess what? Like you said last episode, you're going to keep learning the same lesson over and over and over until you get it.
Yep. No, facts.
You're going to keep learning the same shit over and over until you understand that
pretty much
they're not probably for you. Everybody has to do what's best for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what's best for you and what's not. I know that 4 boyfriends is not what's best for me. I don't want to even talk to myself sometimes. And I got to pick up for all 4 of y'all. I don't want to. I just want to sit home. I want to have iced coffee.
She love her iced coffee. Mm-hmm.
I want what I want. I want peace. Ain't nobody gonna tell me 4 boyfriends is gonna be peace. I don't give a shit what none of y'all say. Nobody is gonna tell me that is a life of peace. It can be for you if you are what she described, where you're detached from that.
Yeah, that's the only way.
That's the only way that, and I don't think I'm a detached enough person. Yeah. I don't know. Like that, yeah. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm half brick, half cottonelle. I don't know. I'm in the middle. Because I can't do it. I'm probably soft in some areas and hard in others. Granted, I don't know. Yeah. But that shit, y'all can keep that shit. Okay. I'd rather be by myself or with one man.
Yeah. And
tolerate his shit sometimes. 4 y'all motherfuckers, hell to the no.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Hell no. 3, 2. Because you gotta think. 2 plus me, that's 3. I gotta still deal with my own shit. Mm-hmm. I woke up mad the other day.
Me too.
The Wi-Fi ain't on, God. Her too. I woke up mad like, I don't want to do shit. Oh, make your homemade pasta from scratch. No. Stay your ass laying down. You're on vacation this week, ho. Like, you fighting against you what natural you said you're gonna do. I said I was gonna make my pasta from scratch. I said it.
Yeah.
I ended up doing it, but I didn't do it that day. I did it the next day. I didn't do it the day I said I was going to do it.
It's okay.
So imagine a dude in my ear while I'm already mad about the fact that I didn't do what I said I was going to do for me. No!
That's true.
It got to be one dude.
Yeah.
It has to be.
I can't.
I can't.
I don't think I can either.
I can't. It's too much. It's gonna drive me crazy.
I felt that.
That's why I said for the people that could do it, honey.
Kudos to y'all.
Please, kudos. We want to talk about also the Shannon Sharp situation. I had to eat a scoop of mashed potatoes for that.
All right, so yeah, girl.
Go ahead.
Mr.
Let her talk. Because it wasn't that many years ago that she was 19, honey.
Yeah.
That's
But my thing is, what I find interesting is that, like, bro, on his club Shay, like, mad people warned him. My thing is, and he didn't catch it. Like,
no, he caught it. He just don't care that he caught it.
I don't think he caught what people was
you think he's slow?
When Monique, no. Monique was on there trying to say something.
I think he knew what the hell they were saying.
I even seen a clip of Little Yachty tried to say something, and he kind of just wasn't catching what they was throwing.
I think he's acting like he don't, though. He's 56.
So? I think some people are that oblivious. I don't think he caught
at 56.
It don't even matter. He just did not catch what they was trying to say.
You don't understand what's going on in the world and dating at 56? And you're dating? You're actively dating, and you don't know. That's I don't want to say impossible.
That's what
I don't want to say impossible. Maybe it's possible.
Yeah. So the whole situation was it's not great. It's pretty bad. I just feel like he fumbled. Why would you? And then
somebody said she wanted $25,000 per cheek. $50,000. I said $25,000 per cheek. From him.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that.
She didn't get it, Simone.
I didn't catch that. Oh,
somebody said, she said, oh, you had the cheeks. I want $25,000 per cheek.
Oh, shit.
You had the bubble? Cut that bubble in half. $25,000 for the left and $25,000 for the right. That's what I heard. Then they were saying, oh, you want to give her $25,000. You want to settle with her for $25,000, but you ain't want to give your daughter over $30,000 for her wedding. You ain't hear about that?
You hear about that?
Yes. He gave his daughter 30 only, and he's rich, filthy rich, and he said, I ain't giving you more than $30,000. And but you gonna give this chick, a stranger,
he's
25. That's sad.
He's wild.
That shit, I would never even mention that. I don't get it.
That's ill.
I don't understand.
Yeah, but honestly, listen. Like, you get caught up, you gotta suffer the consequences. I don't know.
The thing is, I feel like he gets it. He just didn't. When you reach a certain level or a certain amount of zeros in your bank account, you become oblivious to what's really happening out here.
Yeah, that's
because you're living a different lifestyle. If you're a filthy rich person, you're not here on earth with us. You think nothing can happen. You feel like your money is going to bail you out of everything. You feel like that if you live amongst those who don't look like us, that you become them. No, you're still us.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're still a Black American man.
All right, so how you feel about them always saying, like, you know how they did with the about how he was about to like close like a really big deal with the network.
$100 million.
Yeah, and
it could be sabotaged, but the thing is, you're in entertainment though,
right?
You've seen things happen to journalists. You've seen things happen to football players. You've seen these things. You're not a spring chicken. You know the script. You've seen people that you know, that you probably, seen even people that got money that probably not quote unquote famous. You've seen their mistakes. You know, you've seen other celebrities that you don't know. You've seen their downfall. You see them lose their families. You've seen them be shamed. You've seen them lose everything. And I don't even have to go down the list of people of any color, not just black.
Yeah.
Literally lost everything. Like, I'm not even going to name people because y'all know the people I'm talking about. Who think they're just invincible. Nobody's invincible. Two of our biggest stars in our culture are not even walking free right now. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Two of the biggest people that we have looked up to, who we've supported and we were proud of, that they made it to an upper level
status,
and we're like, oh, one of us is up there. They effed it up. People that ain't in our culture effed it up. You've seen it. What really makes you, especially visually, because not even trying to be funny, but visually, right? Visually, people will look at you as a target.
Yeah.
I'm gotta be real. They will look at you like, oh, so you think you're that. Let me bring you back down here with us. It's your turn. It's your turn to come back down to this level where we let you in. But now you want to play.
Yep.
And you want to mess with these young...
Damn.
We're going to bring you back down. I let you in because I liked you.
Yeah.
I thought you was cool. But now you want to play them games. And, you fell for the bait, brother.
Damn.
Because you know damn well if you did not have that bread, that girl would just not even... I don't care how much you work out. I don't give a shit. She can get somebody her age with the same build. Why would she choose you if you ain't had that money?
Yeah.
She could get somebody. Why would she purposely pick somebody who can be her grandfather, bro?
Not her grandfather.
I'm serious. He ain't that much younger than daddy.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, 57? My father ain't but what, 62, 63? Get out of here.
Yeah. Damn.
You.
Yeah.
You better get the hell out of my face with that shit.
Everybody into that, like, they just think it can never be done. Like when you
why?
And when you
you black, ain't you?
And you know how they're like, oh, this could just never be. That's what it gave in them interviews when people was trying to warn him. It was kind of just like he just had this like overconfidence.
Listen, let me explain something to you. Are you African American? So if they did it to other people that ain't African American, what the hell they gonna? You really think they did it to people? Look, what's his name? I'm gonna say one of the names. Who was power tripping, thinking he could do whatever you want to do. Matt Lauer. What's that? NBC News?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
His whole life.
Yeah, because he was with the.
Because it's not always about the money. You're who you are, and your legacy is built on your past and how you move.
Mm-hmm.
All of that is not even just about money. You have a reputation to uphold as a father, as a family man.
Mm-hmm.
You, when we step out the door every day, we don't go outside looking like chicken heads. You know why? Because when I step outside my door, I am representing the Woods and the Jordans. I have a family that I represent. You think you gonna go back to my aunts and say you saw me looking crazy on Pickens Avenue? Looking crazy. You think you're gonna be? I have a family that I represent. I have a father that raised his children. Will we ever be perfect? No. But we are a product. When we step out that door, we are showing off what our family has raised. So you will always see me put together, darling. You will always see me put together. You will never see me look like I ain't had no daddy. And the people that didn't have a daddy and they get up and still do what the hell they got to do and look decent and still represent their family, even if they didn't have a daddy. Daddy or not daddy, but I had a father. Ain't nobody going to go back and tell my father shit about Erica running around looking crazy. Mm-hmm. Or saying this or do they ain't happening. I have a family to represent. So you could say you might not feel like it, but you have to do what you need to do to be decent in this world. So back to Matt Lara. Mm-hmm. Your children are watching. Your children are going to read articles about you when they get older. Other people are going to. You don't want that. Think about other people other than yourself when you make decisions in this world. As a family member, mm-hmm. as a father, as a mother, think about the other people that matter too. It's not just about you. So he can think he's different all he wants. You're the main person they trying to bring down. Oh, a black man worth millions? Another one bites the fucking dust, y'all. Mm. They want to rinse you dry until you have nothing. Leave these young people alone. Yeah. They're not for you. You're not going to marry them. You're not going to have their kids. And if you do, they're going to take all your money and you barely going to see them kids. Mm-hmm. It's not going to work. It's not. They don't want you. They want the money. Yeah. You not dumb. You know if you ain't had no money, that girl's not looking at you. She probably literally probably disgusted. Some of these people probably disgusted, but they look at it as a job. Mm. It's a job. Not everybody like dogs. But if the only job available is dog walker, are you going to take the job just because you don't like dogs? No, you're going to suck it up for 8 hours and walk them fucking dogs. No, but you're right. I see your point. Everybody do shit they don't want to fucking do. What are we talking about here? She don't want you. I'm gonna take a scoop of mashed potatoes. She don't want you. Damn it.
Yo, I rebuke you. Nah, yeah, I feel you though. Yeah.
On a serious note, people gotta stop ruining their reputation.
Yeah.
We gotta make our history as a culture. Make it. We're gonna be perfect. No, it's never gonna be squeaky. Yeah. But I'm embarrassed by the people that made it and want to play stupid. Now the people that are representing us the way we should be represented, like Mr. LeBron James. He home having Taco Tuesday with his wife of 20-something years. You know why? Like I always say to my sister right here. Ain't shit out there. How many times you want me to say it? Ain't shit out there, man. Go sit your ass down with your wife and your kids and have Taco Tuesday. Take a fucking note or page out of LeBron James' book. If you don't like his book, open up Steph Curry's. Mm-hmm. Open up Russell Westbrook's. Mm-hmm. Any one of those books you can read and you will succeed. Because they smart enough to know. Ain't shit out there. I have to focus on what's mine. This is mine. Mm-hmm. I raised these children. I built this foundation with this woman. Mm-hmm. Everybody else can kick rocks with open-toe Chinese slippers. Do they make open-toe Chinese slippers?
I was about to ask that. I was like, they got the open-toe ones? Which one? I think they do.
I think they do too. Or take the slippers that they do use pedicure in. I don't give a shit. Everybody else can kick rocks with open toe thong slippers. Mm-hmm. I said what I said. In closing, you have anything else to say?
No.
Go ahead, Simone.
This the lighting crew back here, y'all.
Everybody
who don't want to come on camera.
I know. But she gonna put in her 2 cents. Go ahead, Simone.
Go ahead.
So back to the beginning when y'all was saying the conversation of what you bring to the table. I feel like a lot of men, they want to see what all they can get out of these women. Like, how can they take advantage of them? What can they provide for me? And then some of them will go as far as, trying to build you up as a woman just to leech. That's a thing.
That part, yeah. I didn't think about it.
Damn. Like a project.
Yeah.
People will dedicate that time for that. And the outcome will be successful. And if the person wakes up, so what? You still drain them for everything they fucking got.
Oh, yeah.
They don't give a shit. They done benefited already. They done able probably to save their little bread. Oh, you want to leave, bitch? Go ahead. I done saved up all my money while you was being a sucker. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I always say karma's a bitch. Because that goes for both genders. There's girls that have played that role too and acted like, oh, I love you, I want to be with you, and played the dude like a yo-yo. Done played the dudes like yo-yos out here. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen people put in that time, honey. Because you know what? The ending reward from it, it works out for them at times. Because it's not about it lasting forever. If you can have it for a specific amount of time, you're still benefiting. It don't matter. You're going to juice it for all it's worth. That's nothing in life is really going to stay the same and be forever anyway. So people take what they can get when they're able to, and they understand that it's going to run out soon. Now, narcissistic people think it will last forever. Narcissistic people think you ain't never going nowhere. Like, you know, you always going. You know what I'm saying? Because even people that I've dated in my past that did me wrong, they was like, they never thought I was going to leave. Because they looked at me probably as somebody who's just moves on emotions. But with me, it wasn't that. It was more that I had, like I always talk about this, an attachment issue. It's not you. You're not that great.
Right.
It's me just wanting everybody to stay. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to keep everybody under glass. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't want you to leave.
Yeah.
But everybody has their season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you have to let them leave. That goes for everybody. Gotta let them go. That's just the way it is. If they're meant to stay, they will stay. If they're meant to go, you have to let them go.
That's true.
That's it. There's no getting around it. There's no, oh, but maybe. No, let them go. I had to learn that. You know, because it's not a bad thing. It's just time. It's just time to go. That's it. It's not always bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta, you evolve. We all evolve. Like every 3-4 years, we change. So sometimes it's not meant for everybody to stick around.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not malicious. It's not sad. It's not.
There are people in your life for reasons and seasons and stuff, right?
You ain't lying. Because there are people who think I'm still the old Erica, who think I'm supposed to still be the old Erica, who won't accept that I've grown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now I don't give a shit how I feel. I don't care if I want you to stay. We're going against that because you're supposed to get the fuck out. We're going against that because I recognize that it's just your mindset because you have an attachment issue. It's not you. You're not great. You have never done nothing for me. So it's within my own head. It's not even your fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just me having to work
through that process.
My growth.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm always open with you guys. So I don't sugarcoat it. It is what it is.
Period.
Everybody got their shit. And everybody got shit to work on. I don't sugarcoat.
We love the introspection. We love that. Period.
Thanks, Simone. She won't come on camera. But we love her.
We love
She
her.
said another time. She said next time.
Next time. Next time.
We'll get her.
Yes, we'll get her.
Because she was right, you know.
That's a great
Can't
point.
skip over that part.
Yeah. That's a good
The narcissism in people. And the fact that they will have to handle their karma one day or another. And you may be fortunate enough to see that karma. There are times where I was like, nothing bad is ever gonna happen to the people that did me wrong. I was able to see some of that shit. I feel bad that I found pleasure in seeing that. But you know what? Fuck it. You didn't care about seeing my tears when I was crying or when I was down.
Yo, she got me.
So maybe I deserve that. I deserve to see you have some karma. But anyway, I love you guys. I love you.
Love y'all.
Thanks for the support. Thanks to Deja, my sister. And thanks to Simone in the background. Yes. Say bye, Simone.
Bye.
I love you guys. Again, if you want to donate to the Iced Coffee Piggy Bank, PayPal is eMoney1010. This is Eyebrows Iced Coffee. I love you guys. And I'll see you again later.
Bye, guys.